made with Unity. Game Jolt. You'll jolt for those games. Warning, this game contains flashing lights, loud noises, and lots of jump scares. If you lose, of course. Hey, what is up, everybody? And today we're going to be playing Five Nights at Freddy's in real time. Now, fun fact, I didn't even have the original Five Nights at Freddy's one on my computer, at least not from Steam. So I literally had to go and download Five Nights at Freddy's 1 off of Steam and then get this game to play it, because originally I downloaded this game and then it said, hold up, playa, you gotta get the original first, gotta get the OG. Then I was like, Zam, and I went to go get it. Anyway, this is a pretty exciting idea that I always had in the back of my mind. I was like, what if somebody made like Five Nights at Freddy's, but like you can actually see them moving around? And somebody finally did that after like, how many years has it been? Guys, I'm not quick at math. So wait, it came out in 2014 if I remember correctly, or was it 2013? I think it was 2014. So, oh wow, that's 10 years actually. What am I don't even really need to do math for that. So, dang. So, okay, so it took 10 years to finally get a real-time movement of Five Nights at Freddy's. Now, there's an actual 6-hour mode on this, and I'm just so confused who would actually stay here for 6 hours and play Five Nights at Freddy's. Now, I totally have time for that, 100%. I'm not like going to college or anything. Or I have a job, so I could just sit here for 6 hours and play Five Nights at Freddy's. Only if I get millions of views. If I get millions of views, I will sit at this desk for 6 hours straight and play Five Nights at Freddy's. Now, I could optionally play Five Nights at Freddy's in real life by just getting a job of a security guard. But that's no fun. Well, it is fun, but, you know, I don't like the idea of dying. Anyway, let's jump into our first night. And, wow, this looks amazing. Like, the paper's flowing. I could honk Freddy's nose. Absolutely amazing. So you can already see the in real timeness. So we got, Bonnie, Chica, Freddy, and Foxy's not here because he's just not here. So this, from what I understand, this is the demo. I don't know if there's a full release. I probably should have checked before I downloaded this, but this is the demo, and we're gonna hop into night 1. So without further ado, let's just check out cameras real quick. Oh goodness. Okay, well, Chica's missing already. That's not good. I probably should not have wasted time talking. And ooh, nice. Oh, I could see him move. Okay, whoa, where's Chica? Whoa, oh look, they're moving. Also, by the way, the startup for this game was really nice. That was really nice. Oh, hi, Chica. Hello. Do I wait for you to get near my door? Do you like move in real time towards my door? Do you just stand there? I'm confused. I'm just gonna shut it, you know, just in case Chica has. Ooh, watch it. Ooh, whoa, watch it, bub. That's my door. I can't even see if Chica's like there or not. She probably is there. I'm too scared to open up my door. Chica, would you ever so kindly as to move away from my door? I'm trying to survive here at FNAF Freddy's. So where is she? Where did she go? Oh, hey, Bonnie. Wow, this just looks amazing. Oh, okay. I could say I understand this demo. I would say one thing that could improve is like the movement. I would say make it look a little more robotic. Hello. Oh, goodbye, Chica. Hello. Foxy. Where are we going this fine now? Okay, Bonnie, yeah, move your tail out of here. You're wasting my power. Foxy, where are we going this fine night? I think he's waiting to go to the West Hall, because usually he goes to the West Hall. Where's Freddy? I hear him laughing and tapping in my ear. And he, you know, it's just creeping me out, man. I'm a little creeped out. Okay, I don't want to waste too much power. Because I understand finite at Freddy's. Typically, hello. Typically, likes to. Ooh, hello, Chica. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought I got jump scared for a second. I'm gonna close both doors, actually. He comes from the west hall, right? So this is fine. Have it closed. Yeah. Wait, but Chica's there. Yeah. Get your sorry anus back to Pirate's Cove, ye scurvy, pirate. Get yourself back to Pirate's Cove, ye shanties. Where's Chica? I'm too afraid to open up this door and then Chica's just standing like, hey buddy, how's it going? So, oh, Freddy's here. So does that mean Chica's gone? Where's Chica? Oh, Chica. I'm a man. I'll open it up. I need that power, you know. This building runs on AA batteries. So of course I'm gonna need power. Well, Freddy's, you know, oh, Chica's walking back. So was she still there? Could I have died there, guys? I could have possibly died there. Yeah, you walk your sorry chicken self back to that kitchen. Get to the kitchen, Chica. Okay, where's Bonnie? Wait, is Foxy back? I'm confused. Did he leave again, or maybe I'm not seeing things right? Where's Freddy? I'm too afraid to open up my door and then he's just standing there because he's not here. Who's this? I'm gonna assume that's Bonnie. That looks like Chica. Oh, that is Bonnie. Okay. Hello, Fox. Okay. Oh, wait. They could switch. Wait, hold on. Oh, hello. Hi. Wait, they could switch halls? Wait, you're not supposed to be there. That's the West Hall, you silly gooseling. Well, these guys actually have a brain? No, that's not allowed. You're not allowed to have brains. Come on. Oh, hello, Chica. Lovely weather we're having. I can't even see Bonnie still there. I'm just gonna keep it shut. Hello. Me when mall cameras. I'm gonna shut it again. Darn, I don't really have much power because literally Mr. Krabs owns this establishment because this mug is running on AAA batteries for some reason. Okay, goodbye, Chica. Hello, Foxy. How are we doing this fine night at Freddy's? I'm so funny. I should probably stop checking the cameras because, you know, my AAA battery power is running out slowly but surely. But I'm a little scaredy cat, so I gotta constantly check on the cameras, you know, because my scaredy cat self does not wish to die. Oh, whoops. Does not wish to die. So, hello. Hi. Whoa! That's not the right hall? Whoa! That's not the West Hall. Wrong hall, sir. Wrong hall. It's the wrong restaurant, bro. You're at the wrong restaurant, man. I closed that door because I last saw Bonnie there, but now I don't see him. And I'm too scared to, you know. Oh, ooh, I don't like that. Hello. No, my power. Ooh, what is this supposed to be night 1 or night 5? Oh, my power. Oh, God. Okay. 4 a.m. It's not 5 a.m. I'm not surviving this. By all means. Okay. Ooh. Oh, it is 5 a.m. Dear God. No. No. Not me, please. Oh my God. Oh, the flashing. Ooh. Ooh, my life. 0%. 0%. Oh no. No. Oh God. Please. Please. Oh my gosh. I just wanna go home. This job don't pay enough, man. I quit. What? What? Huh? Why is the whole game here? Hey! Get out of here! Oh God, Foxy! Get out of here! Leave me alone! Leave me alone! It's a paper plate? Huh? Oh. Oh no. My eyes. Ouch. Give me that back. I need it. Those are my eyes. Wow. First time at Finite at Freddy's, FNAF at Freddy's beta, you know, it was pretty good, you know? Like, dang, this is some hot stuff. All right, let's try that again. 6 hour mode. All right, let's try that again. This time I'm gonna conserve my energy. I'll take Vegeto's, you know, idea and not waste my energy. So right now there should be no threat, so for the most part I can look around and just take this moment to ask, how is everybody's day today? I woke up really early today, and like 6 a.m. early, and you know what they say, if you wake up really early for no reason, somebody's watching you. So I have a secret admirer, guys, and I woke up really early. Sadly I could not. Ooh. Hello. 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 Bonne. Where are you? Anyway, so I woke up really early and my secret admirer was like watching me, but then I guess she disappeared right after. You know, my beauty, hello Bonnie. My beauty is just unmatched, I would assume. And she just decided, hey, you shut your mouth. I'm talking. You keep it silent over there. Whoa. I thought I saw 2 people. Did I see 2 people, or was that just Bonnie? Ooh, whoa, double teaming. Whoa, guys, whoa, hold on a second. Whoa, what's going on here? I don't consent to this. I do not consent to this, like, at all. I don't consent. Please leave. Guys, you're gonna appear by my. I don't know which door. I don't know which door. I'm just gonna close them both. Oh, it's the right door. I guess I got the right door with that one. I closed them both. But needless to say, that was a W for me. An absolute W. Okay. Are you gonna, like, do something, chica? You gonna stare at the camera? I mean, you got your cupcake here. Come get your cupcake. Is Bonnie gonna leave? Did he already leave? I don't know. Hi, finite Freddy. I'm really hoping she appears by the door before she decides to attack me. I've had my... Ooh, is she leaving, or is she planning to attack me? Where's Bonnie? Not here. That means he's not here, right? Okay. I hear finite Freddy. And oh, hey Bonnie. You just chilling? Oh, come on. Guys. Guys. Okay. Guys, let's take a chill pill. Like, come on, Chica. Do you like me that much that you gotta come back? It's not healthy for your soul. I just want Bonnie to leave. Thank you. But now Freddy's there. FNAF Freddy's is like very interesting. Very interesting. Alright. FNAF Freddy's, could you please go away? Finite. I don't know if he left. Hello. Does that mean it's safe to open that door? Is Chica gonna like attack me, or I'm just gonna close that because ooh, hi. Hello. Yeah, that's right, Foxy. Oh man, there's no bang on the door. I would love if he banged himself on the door like the stupid idiot that he is. Yeah, get back to work, Foxy. Get your scurvy scallywag back to wherever you came from. Okay, you're still there. Okay. FNAF Freddy's left me alone. Chica, do you mind? Like, I would really appreciate it if you left. Because, gee, listen, AAA batteries are not cheap. Well, they kind of are, but, you know, in this time, not really. And I need them to close my door. Yes, we work against gravitation here. Against gravity here. Oh, I don't know why I did that. And I'd appreciate if you could just... Whoa. What was that? What's that? What was that? Also, fun fact, I do have a fan on my desk because my AC isn't working. So this just enhances my experience. However, I'm not actually up at like 3 a.m. right now playing this. It would be cool if I was up at 3 a.m. playing this. Okay, Chica left. I don't think anyone's here. Okay. I do not want to waste my power. AAA batteries are not cheap, y'all. We got, you know, savor them. Okay, so I'm at 19 right now. And he's coming and he's about to eat me. And I'm crapping my pants right now. So he's gonna eat my guts and crap because right now I'm crapping my pants. I repeat, I'm crapping my pants. FNAF Freddy's Finite is really, really scary. And I'm gonna crap my pants. Oh god. Okay. Bonnie, you just stay there and be the handsome little devil that you are. Oh, you're going back? Were you there originally? Wait, what the hell? Okay, what's that door? Hey, buddy. Hey, bub. Move it. Please tell me it's that you're leaving. Oh, no. Please, Bonnie, please tell me it's that you're leaving. Okay. Okay. This is not ideal. No bueno. That's okay. No, everything's gonna be fine. 5% at 5 a.m. What's the worst that could happen, everybody? I'm just really hoping nobody decides to attack me while my power is running low, wearing thin. Am I right, fellers? That would be bad. Oh, God. Oh, goodness. What? What? Oh, that scared me. Maybe I should have kept my door open. Right? Come on, 6. Oh, yeah. Why are you guys so fast? Okay. Yeah, okay. 6 a.m. 6 a.m. 6 a.m. Yes, please. 6 a.m. 6 a.m. 6 a.m. Please come. I'm begging you to come from wherever clock you're coming right now. Please save my soul. I don't care how. 6 a.m. Yes! 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 6 a.m. Whoa! Yes! Yeah, that's what I thought. Markiplier's sweating behind his computer right now. I did it. I done it. I got the fellers. I got the 6 a.m. Oh yeah, buddy. Ah, that was amazing. This game is amazing. Whoever made this, truly good work. My lord, this is amazing. FNAF in real time. That should have been done a long time ago, to be honest, but better late than never, am I right? This is awesome. I enjoyed playing it. Seeming as there's no, other night, I'm just gonna go ahead and call it quits here, unless you wanted to see me play FNAF at Freddy's for 6 hours straight. Like, imagine 5 nightsing at Freddy's for like 6 FNAF at Freddy hours while you're finiting at Freddy's. Like, I could never Freddy's for finite hours. I can't. That's just me personally. Anyway, thanks for watching. To all my 11 viewers that probably saw this. Like and subscribe, of course. Share with your friends, and do it, or else Freddy's gonna show up to your house. Like, what? Who is this guy? He needs a smiley face. Somebody draw a smiley face on that guy. Anyway, like and subscribe, share with your friends, or else Freddy's gonna show up to your house and he's gonna, like, I don't know, like eat you or something. You just don't want 5 nights at Freddy's at your house. So please like and subscribe and share with your friends, and don't forget to like and subscribe and share with your friends. All right, I'm out.